A local father comes forward concerned his boys could be victims of the local martial arts instructor who admitted to abusing children. This is KOIN 6 News at 4 o'clock. I'm Dean Silken.
And I'm Jennifer Hoff. Now, detectives continue to investigate a suicide note Eben Kaneshiro left behind, claiming there were, in fact, more victims.
Meanwhile, that local father says his stress level is through the roof, worried about his sons. Well, he reached out to our Amy Frazier. Amy, you talked with him. I can understand his concern.
Yeah, I checked with Portland police today. Investigators say the martial arts instructor did not leave a specific list of victims' names. So far, they say there are no identifiable victims of a crime, but detectives are going through his computer trying to learn more as parents worry and wait.
It's really hard to cope with not knowing what's happening, given that he's confessed to having additional victims, and we just don't know who those are and what he's done.
This Portland father asked us to protect his identity, to protect his two boys in case he should ever find out they were victims of their martial arts teacher.
I've been educated in several classes on sexual predators and some of their characteristics, and I did not see this coming from Eben.
He says Eben Kaneshiro taught his boys for several months last spring and summer at the New Breed Academy in Southeast Portland.
Eben was not particularly friendly with children. He didn't have an aptitude with working with children, and not particularly skilled at teaching them.
He tells me Kaneshiro didn't openly fit the profile of a predator who befriends children.
Oftentimes there'd be one child crying in the corner throughout the class.
And how would he respond to that?
He showed no empathy.
But he was in a position of power with access to children.
So he was alone with children most of the time. The largest class size I ever saw was 6 students at once.
Despite his concerns as a parent, he says he was initially trying to build confidence in his oldest son.
I want him to make a commitment and stick with something, but something's not right here. He's not particularly nice to children, and that's not somebody I want around my kids.
So he pulled his boys out of the class early. Still, one particular class haunts him.
There's a 5-minute period where I took my youngest son out for a walk in which he was in the class and I wasn't supervising.
As the investigation into Kaneshiro continues, this father has had some tough conversations with his sons.
And they both, are pretty sure that nothing's happened.
Still, he worries as he waits for more information from investigators on any other possible victims.
It's a stark reminder that predators can be anywhere.
Portland police tell me that there are resources available for parents in this case who may have concerns that their child may have been victimized. So certainly if you have those concerns, reach out to Portland police. And again, their investigation into this is continuing. Right now, they just don't have any answers.
So if the parents reach out to police, those detectives can then put them in touch with the appropriate resources.
Absolutely.
Okay, Amy. Thank you.